Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Mary Love Fuentes, and today we're diving into a topic that's become incredibly important in our modern world: the fake news epidemic. With the rise of social media and digital platforms, misinformation has spread faster than ever before, affecting how we view the world, make decisions, and even shape our beliefs. But what exactly is fake news? How does it spread so quickly? And why is it so powerful? Most importantly, how can we stop it? In this video, we'll explore the psychology behind why fake news is so convincing, how it spreads across platforms, and the ways we can act to protect ourselves and our communities from falling victim to it. It's a crucial conversation in today's society, so let's dig in and start learning how we can fight back against this modern-day epidemic. Fake news. You've seen it. You've probably shared it. And like many others, you may not have even realized it was fake. But how much damage does it really cause? And how can you protect yourself? Today, we investigate the alarming rise of fake news, its impact, and how to separate fact from fiction. From viral social media posts to professional-looking websites, misinformation is everywhere. It's designed to grab your attention, manipulate your emotions, and sometimes even change your beliefs. With billions of people connected online, news spreads faster than ever before, and it's harder to know what's real and what's not. The problem isn't just about seeing misleading headlines, it's about how those false stories can shape opinions, sway elections, and even incite violence. So, how do we stop the spread of misinformation before it does irreversible harm? Fake news is no longer just a random occurrence. It's part of a larger, organized effort that can manipulate large audiences for profit, political gain, or simply to create chaos. Whether it's a sensationalized headline or a completely fabricated story, these falsehoods are intentionally designed to deceive and divide us. But here's the question: who's behind it, and why do people fall for it? The psychology of misinformation is complex. Studies show that people are more likely to believe information that aligns with their pre-existing beliefs or emotions. The human brain tends to prioritize stories that evoke strong emotional reactions, making fake news incredibly effective. Whether it's anger, fear, or shock, these stories grab our attention and spread like wildfire. The rise of online news. Did you know that almost twice as many adults get their news online compared to print media? In fact, in the past decade, digital platforms have completely transformed how we access information. Online news is fast, convenient, and easily accessible from anywhere. But here's the catch: not everything you see online is true. Did you know that almost twice as many adults get their news online compared to print media? In fact, in the past decade, digital platforms have completely transformed how we access information. Online news is fast, convenient, and easily accessible from anywhere. But here's the catch: not everything you see online is true. While major news outlets like CNN, BBC, and the New York Times still dominate, social media platforms, blogs, and independent websites are becoming major sources of information for millions of people around the world. The ease of sharing and spreading content has made it easier than ever to stay updated. But with this shift comes a challenge: how do we separate real journalism from fake news? In today's digital age, we need to be more than just consumers of news. We need to be informed, educated, and proactive in fighting back against fake news. The more we understand the tactics of misinformation, the better equipped we'll be to recognize it and stop it from spreading. We all have a role to play in this. Together, we can create a digital environment where truth prevails over lies, and where real journalism stands strong against the rise of fake news. How fake news is created and spread. Fake news doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's carefully crafted to mislead, manipulate, or entertain. It's an intricate process that exploits human psychology and the speed of digital platforms. Let's break down how fake news is created and how it spreads like wildfire. Step 1. Fabrication. A fake story is written, often based on half-truths or completely false claims. These stories are designed to catch the eye and create a sense of urgency or scandal. They often rely on sensationalism, exaggeration, or complete fabrication. This is the first step in a carefully plotted narrative. The creators of fake news understand that stories that are shocking or emotionally charged are far more likely to spread. Step 2. Clickbait headlines. The title is crafted to grab attention. It's often designed to provoke powerful emotions like fear, anger, or shock. The goal is simple: get you to click on the story without questioning its validity. These clickbait headlines work because they tap into our innate curiosity and desire for drama. We can't resist clicking when we think we're about to uncover something unbelievable. But don't be fooled. More often than not, these sensational titles lead to fabricated or misleading stories. Fake news isn't just annoying, it can be downright dangerous. It has the power to influence elections, ruin reputations, and even put lives at risk. The consequences of misinformation are far-reaching, and its impact on society cannot be underestimated. Take the 2016 U.S. presidential election, for example. During this time, fake news articles were shared more widely than real, fact-checked news. These misleading headlines and stories targeted voters, shaping their perceptions of candidates, policies, and issues, often based on lies or distortions. Studies found that these fabricated stories influenced how people voted, undermining the integrity of the democratic process. In this case, the spread of false information didn't just hurt the candidates involved, it damaged public trust in the entire electoral system. Once fake news enters the conversation, it becomes much harder to filter out from the truth. Then there's the COVID-19 pandemic. Misinformation about the virus, false claims about miracle cures, and vaccine conspiracy theories flooded social media, leaving people confused and putting their health at risk. People sought out unverified cures for the virus, such as drinking bleach or using untested medications, leading to severe consequences, including illness and even death. In 2025, misinformation has evolved into something far more sophisticated. With the rise of AI-generated content and deepfakes, deceiving the public has become easier and more dangerous than ever before. Let's take a look at some of the most shocking fake news incidents this year. First, let's talk about the interference in Germany's elections. In a stunning example of how far fake news has come, deepfake videos were used to accuse candidates of corruption, influencing voters' perceptions. These videos looked shockingly real, showing candidates engaging in criminal activities. But in reality, the footage was fabricated using AI technology, and the accusations were baseless. What made this particularly alarming was the scale. The videos were shared millions of times across social media platforms, and many voters were swayed by what they believed to be undeniable evidence. Despite the truth coming out later, the damage to the candidates' reputations and the integrity of the election process was done. Next, AI-generated celebrity hoaxes. This year, an AI deepfake video of Chris Evans, a popular actor, surfaced online. The video showed him endorsing a fake cryptocurrency project, claiming it would yield massive profits. Within days, millions of dollars were invested, only for the scheme to be revealed as a complete scam. The video was so convincing that even dedicated fans of Evans fell for it. Investors rushed to pour their savings into the project, only to lose everything when the truth came out. This is the power of deep fakes, so realistic, they can manipulate people's trust and cause financial ruin. Then there's the growing issue of health misinformation. This year, a fake story about a so-called miracle cure for diabetes went viral. The claim, which was entirely false, promised to reverse diabetes using a natural remedy. Thousands of people started following this dangerous advice, turning to unregulated treatments instead of seeking proper medical care. As we've seen, fake news isn't just a passing trend, it's a growing issue that evolves with technology. With the rise of AI-generated content and deep fakes, it's more difficult than ever to distinguish fact from fiction. But just because the tools to create fake news are getting more advanced doesn't mean we have to accept it. The fight against misinformation is one we can all contribute to. The rise of AI-generated misinformation has brought us to a new chapter. Deepfakes, fake audio, and fabricated video footage can now make it look like someone said or did something they never did. This technology is not only used for entertainment or satire but also for manipulation and deceit. As technology advances, so must our methods to detect and fight it. But there's hope. By using the tools at our disposal such as fact-checking websites, AI detection software, and critical thinking, we can work together to stop the spread of misinformation. Every person has the ability to fight back against fake news by questioning what they see and hear, ensuring that the truth is not buried by false claims. That's why news literacy is so crucial. We must equip ourselves and others with the skills to recognize fake news, to evaluate sources critically, and to teach the next generation how to navigate an information-filled world responsibly. Whether in schools, communities, or workplaces, discussions about verifying news can spark the change we need. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay aware, and let's fight fake news together.